I don't know how to tell you. The first time I saw her was at his house. We had been dating Dennis for 6 months, and now he invited me to his house. His parents were not there, and the apartment was at our disposal. We ate rolls, watched movies, and lolled around on the bed. That night, I woke up to the feeling that there was someone else in the apartment. Dennis was asleep. She was sitting in an armchair and looking at me intently. In an instant, her face contorted into a grimace of evil, hatred, and madness. Her eyes and open mouth became a dark abyss, and she took off with an incomprehensible mass and jerked at me with a wild, chilling scream. I screamed in horror. Dennis woke up. He didn't see or hear anything. I didn't want to spend the night in his apartment anymore. But since then I'd started seeing her even at home. Out of the corner of my eye. Out of the corner of my eye. Out of the back of my head. I was afraid to be alone, but she came even when it was bright and crowded. No one saw her, but I've seen and heard. And we are like that. We are like that too. It was the same. It was my birthday, a bunch of friends, and she was among them. Deathly pale, frighteningly black among the bright and elegant guests. I was hysterical, tired of her and of not being able to tell anyone about her, afraid of being ridiculed or mistaken for a madwoman. But it took about a month. She didn't show any activity, she was just there, like a shadow. And I began to notice that after every meeting with Dennis, I heard her voice the same. It was, and with us. When Dennis and I were together, these were moments of happiness. I flew with love and even forgot about it. He was very handsome and the girls liked him, but I was afraid to tell him anything. After about a year, there was no trace of love left. He started drinking when he was drinking and did something unimaginable. He locked himself in the apartment. I stayed in the entrance for hours, humiliated and insulted me. Threw tantrums that made me shudder more than her presence. Shacked work and we sat without money. Crashed the car and his license was taken away. But then he sobered up and apologized, and I forgave him. In one of these tantrums, he grabbed me by the hair and pinned me to the floor. I was in a lot of pain. And then she came over, she hit him in the elbow area and knocked the bone out of his joint. He howled in pain and let go of me, and she pushed him so that he flew against the wall, crashed onto my dressing table, which collapsed under him. He was immensely drunk and didn't really remember anything. I've never forgiven him for what he would have done to me if she hadn't intervened. We broke up. I figured her out from his social media. It wasn't hard. She had been his girlfriend for 6 years and more, had loved him since high school, and was waiting for him to leave the army. I went out to her sister, and we talked. I told her that she had saved me from him, and the girl told how beautifully everything started with them, and what a monster he became, how they tried to encode him, but he did not recognize himself as an alcoholic, how she had an abortion from him, how she left him, and then hanged herself. I started all over again. Now I have a reliable person next to me. I have not seen her anymore. And Dennis has a new girlfriend.